y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kathy. I am a stay-at-home mom here in Virginia, and I do all things thrifting, antiquing, and homemaking. If that sounds like you, then you have definitely come to the right channel. So today we are going out and doing some errands, but I had a little bit of time and I wanted to stop by a couple thrift stores. So this video is going to be a little bit different, y'all. I am literally taking you with me as I go and run some errands. Of course, we're going to hit up a couple thrift stores along the way, but I wanted to share a little bit more of my heart today. So this is going to be a little bit more chatty. I hope that you stick around. Come on, let's go shopping. Grab a coffee, grab a tea, whatever you like, and let's just have a great day of thrifting and chatting.
Good evening. What can I get started for you?
Hey, can I get a tall pistachio latte?
Yeah.
And then the cheese trio box?
And the cheese trio box. All right. Anything else?
No, ma'am, that'll be all.
I'll have your total for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Delicious. So as you guys can see, we are still very much dealing with the snow that came through with the winter storm that hit the East Coast, and we are still trying to recover from it. Roads still are, covered in snow. There's still ice patches. We're still salting. So this has been an ongoing thing, and today I just needed to get out, and I was willing to brave it. So I have not been to this Goodwill in quite a while. To be honest, I don't ever have very much luck in here. I have bought a couple pieces of furniture from here, but it's such hit and miss. It's mainly, I get clothes for my kids in here is really the only thing I find. So I'll be interested to see, because again, I haven't been in here in probably 3 months. Just to see what they have on the shelves. I expect a lot of holiday decor because everybody is purging their house right now, right? So let's get in here. Let's see what they got. See if there's anything that has to come home with me. And I'm gonna finish my lunch first, but let's see what we get into. All right, y'all. I am trying to keep this audio pretty live today. I know a lot of people really enjoy the background noises of Shop With Me. And I try to do that for the most part of this video today. Now, I will tell you, a lot of these stores, unfortunately, are notorious for having loud music, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, so there will be times where it will, be voiceover and some music, but I am trying very much to try to stay as live as possible so that you do feel like you're there with me. So as I rounded the corner, the first thing that caught my eye was this teapot. And I thought it was absolutely beautiful, right? Until you further look at it, y'all. It had a mismatched top. There was a huge chip in it. I was just like, well, it had its best foot backward on top of that shelf, didn't it? this next piece caught my eye because I have a sister-in-law that absolutely loves Pioneer Woman, and I thought this was Pioneer Woman until I picked it up. Oh, that's Dollar General. I didn't know. Has anybody else noticed, and maybe I'm a little slow on this, but did Goodwill and Family Dollar, are they owned by the same company? Because I have seen so much like Family Dollar stuff in here, and you guys are going to see it much later in the video when I like walking through the clothes. Like they have like brand new retail stuff, and it's all Family Dollar, so I was kind of surprised by that. And I'm sure my primitive and country friends are already seeing this mug. Y'all, it is very pretty. I have said this before. I don't personally decorate with blue, and I have an aversion for these hearts. I don't know why. I know I'm not the only one. I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this probably also follow Miss Julie over at Thrifter, and she has the same heart aversion that I do. And I'm like, I am not the only one, but I saw that blue heart and I was like, nope. All right, and if you have watched any of my videos in the past, you guys know that I love to decorate using kitchen items. So when I saw this Wilton flag pan, immediately I thought of my 4th of July and summer decor. I absolutely love this piece. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I like more aged things. So I am definitely going to probably DIY that pan. And then I saw this pan as well, which would be perfect. I don't decorate for Easter, but if you did, this is an excellent pan. Again, you can use these pans for their intended purposes and make some pretty cookies or cakes or, you know, something with that. But I think they're really pretty in a vignette, and put them in the back of your hutch. It's beautiful. And yep, you guessed it, I found another cake pan. This is one of those 3D cakes, but how cute would this be in a nursery? Or again, think outside of the intended purpose. You could use this and it would be perfect in decor as well. All right, guys, I'd love to hear down in the comments. Are your Goodwills or your thrift stores completely overwhelmed with just holiday decor? Or are you finding that they have their normal variety of things? I was honestly very surprised. I didn't see a single Christmas tree, a single wreath in here on this day. I was totally expecting to only find Christmas things. So I was actually very happily surprised that there wasn't that much there. All right, I'm gonna be honest. This was been a wish list item since I started the YouTube channel. I have been needing a tripod, and I have been telling my husband that I wanted one. Now I know this one is from Walmart,
But I wanted to look at it, and you see me, I pull it out of the box. That is another tip that I will give you guys. Do not be afraid to open a box. Do not be afraid to pull off a blanket or a quilt or something that you're looking at. Give it a good once over. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Y'all, I opened this box. I looked for the instructions. I made sure all the attachments and the screws were there, because you are purchasing. Yes, it is secondhand, but you still want to make sure that you're getting what you're paying for. So open up that box, y'all. Don't be shy. And then I saw this wreath, y'all, and I just couldn't get past it, because now when I turn it over, the blue is blue, but because I guess it's been sun bleached, it looked green in person, and I just could not get past that for summer decor. So I wanted to address a comment that I received recently from a viewer that made the comment that I talk myself out of a lot of purchases, and then I shouldn't overthink purchases. I just kind of want to address that. First of all, we live a thrifting lifestyle, which means we are very budget, conscious. We definitely want to be good stewards of the funds that we have. So when I'm going thrifting, yes, I do purchase things that I want sometimes, but I am very much mindful of what I'm bringing home. I have to love it. First of all, it has to make sense in my home. We don't have a lot of room just to, to fill it, to clutter, to store things. So if it's not a practical piece, then I'm probably not going to bring it home. And you will actually see it here. I wanted to leave it in the footage. I put things in my buggy, and I think about it in the buggy. And before I leave, I absolutely do what I call a buggy check. And I will go through all of the things that I have picked out and truly decide, does this need to come home with me? And then I will make my final lap on the store, and I will return things that I'm not going to purchase. But on this day, I actually had another challenge for myself. I had $20 to spend. So again, I was looking for things that I truly wanted to bring home, things that I truly needed, truly wanted, and were going to come in my home and be used immediately, and definitely not just go in a closet for only a little time. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Absolutely, we do live thrifting lifestyle, and I'm not just going to go out and shop just to buy it. We don't have the money to do that. But I wanted to share that because someone did make that comment. So I'm sure a lot of us are like that, but I wanted to respond to that. All right, y'all, this next piece had me stumped for a little while. At first, I thought it was a lunchbox, and I was thinking, okay, this would be perfect for my husband to take to work. I saw there was room for like his drinks and stuff. And then I had to get to digging, because I really was like, what is this thing? Because it is incredible. Y'all, it's a car seat organizer. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And it's a good price. I found it on Amazon for $26, and you can see here what they were charging. I think it was an excellent price. It did not make the cut in the buggy. And then y'all, look at this box of dishes that I found right beside it. Okay, I have said this multiple times. I am not a reseller, but y'all, when I did research on this later to find out what these were, I am kicking myself. Now, these did not come home with me because, number one, I'm not a reseller, but I don't need a set of 12 dishes, okay? But it also, when I show you guys the price here in a minute, it about blew my socks off, because I could not believe they had something priced like this in the Goodwill. Do y'all see that? $114.99. It took my breath away. But then I did some research on that. Y'all, okay, maybe I need to resell, because that was like $300. I was like, my goodness. So I have been hearing these terms lately. Cottagecore is, of course, that's been around for a while, but then the grandma chic. I think I must be in that era, because these quilted bags just caught my attention. I'm like, how cute would that be with my Bible, and I can use it for my devotionals and take that to church. But I like that. And then any trip to the thrift store is not complete if I don't go through the linens. I did not see anything here today that just really caught my attention, but I did appreciate these beautiful crochet blankets. I thought they were so pretty. I just absolutely love that craft. I have never done it myself, but I just think it's so beautiful. You know, when people do those handmade items, I think they're so pretty. All right, y'all, I am going to share, as I promised, my buggy check. So this is something that I do every single time I go shopping. After I have decided for sure what is coming home with me, I will then purchase it. If I'm not, then I will go return it on the shelves. But the buggy check is a must. All right, let's go make our purchases and get it back outside and into the trunk. Now, y'all, when you see my trunk, remember, I'm going grocery shopping, so ignore all of my refrigerator bags. Real life here.
All right, well, that was a surprisingly good trip to Goodwill. There was packed shelves, which was nice to see. And I was able to find a couple of things that have been on my wish list, specifically that tripod. And then I found those stoneware mugs. Those are pretty much the same ones that I got previously at that gift and thrift that I took you guys to a couple of weeks ago. Now, these are a little bit smaller, but I think they're going to be perfect because my kids like to have coffee with me in the morning. Their coffee is usually hot tea, but they like to sit in the morning with Mama and have coffee, and we do our devotion. And so I think those smaller stoneware mugs are going to be perfect for them. So I definitely had to pick those up. And as you guys saw, I did get that Wilton pan, the flag. I think that's actually going to be a DIY project. I really want to try to age a little bit, and probably going to use that cinnamon method, and I will definitely record that when I do that. But overall, a pretty good trip. I think there is one other Goodwill, and there's another thrift store across the street here that I want to hit up. I haven't been into, well, since last fall probably. So we're gonna go in there and see what else maybe we can find today before I go do all my errands. I still have to go grocery shopping. So let's see if we can hit up at least one more thrift store, see if we can find anything else, and finish the coffee.
So the car wash that we have a membership to is actually right next door to this Goodwill. So we're going to go through here first, y'all, because one of the negative things about having this winter weather, of course, is all of the salt on the ground. And you guys know, if you leave that salt on your vehicle, it will start rusting it. So again, I hadn't had a car wash in 2 weeks, so we knew car wash was definitely on the list, on the agenda today.
So we have already had 3 really good snowstorms this winter, and we've had probably almost 36 inches of snow. And I love the winter, I love snow, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am kind of over it. I have got the itch so bad, and I am so ready for spring and to get it back out in my garden. And I'm sitting here at this traffic light and looking at Lowe's, and I'm already imagining and planning in my head what I want to do out in my garden this spring. And I am so ready for the snow to be gone, y'all. I've enjoyed it, I loved it, but it's been a lot of snow, which has been wonderful, but it's been so cold. It's been that hard snow that you can't get out and make snowmen with, so my kids haven't really had an opportunity to go out and just really play in it. So this morning so I get out. I haven't been out of the house, y'all, in almost 2 weeks. So I was really excited about getting out today. I knew I had to get out and run some errands and do grocery shopping. But my husband came home after a doctor's appointment. He says, Kathy, I want you to get out today and take your time. And what that means is, obviously I do get out. I do household items, grocery shopping and things like that. That's for the household. But rarely do I just get an opportunity to go out and just do what I call Kathy time. And so when my husband comes to me and says, Kathy, go out and enjoy yourself. Go do something for you. He said, go get a coffee. Go sit in Starbucks. Do whatever you need to do. He says, don't go grocery shopping first. Go do something. And I was just so incredibly thankful for that today, because I truly needed it. Again, I've been cooped up in the house for almost 2 weeks, and I don't know about you guys. I do consider myself a homebody, and truly, me getting out is basically going to church, and that's the extent of it. And for the most part, I'm okay with that. But I do get to a point where if it's been a while, I just get the itch and I need to get out. I'm sure a lot of you are very much the same way. I am very much a introvert and very much shy, and I've talked about social anxiety. So for me, not being in crowds is usually preferable. But there are times that I have to get out and I have to feel the sunshine and just breathe a little bit. And so today was my day, and I was so very thankful to my husband who noticed that and just said, Kathy, get out. So I'm very excited about today. So every time I visit this thrift store, I always come to this room here first. It is their seasonal room, and I absolutely love this room. I get so many ideas in here sometimes. But the first couple things that I notice, now y'all, I mentioned this in the last video, I am not a holiday decorator. I decorate for the season, so I'm sorry, I'm not going to decorate for Valentine's Day. If that's your thing, hey, do you. I love it. I love watching other people do it, but I don't do it. But I really thought this wreath was pretty, and for $2 I thought that was an incredible deal. And then I saw this pan, and again, y'all know I decorate with the kitchen items, but how pretty would this pan be in your pantry or in your hutch or on a shelf? I just thought it would be a really pretty addition in a vignette. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys in on the secret of this entire store. So today's theme, I guess, if you will say in the store, are dish sets. Y'all, I'm going to show you some of the most beautiful dish sets I have seen in a very long time. But again, it's dish sets. So they're not priced individually. This is the first one that I saw. And y'all, I thought this would be so beautiful for the spring. But again, it was like a 12-piece setting. I don't have room for a set like that. And again, I'm not a reseller, but that first dish set I thought would be so pretty for the spring. And if they had been priced individually, I would have brought several of these items home today, again, to use in my hutch for spring decor, because they are absolutely stunning. So another section that I'm always going to hit up at every store is the books. This store, I believe all their hardback books are $1, and I think the softback books are 50 cents if I'm remembering correctly. But it's such an incredible deal. You can't find that price at Goodwill anymore, and they really do have a great selection here.
This next room, this is their furniture room. Now, this room is typically packed full of stuff, and it was pretty empty today, but they usually have the best furniture and really good prices. And I'm leaving this clip in because I laughed, and I have to show this to my husband. We actually own this chair. So it was very funny to me to actually see it in store, because this chair is probably, y'all, me and my husband will be celebrating 10 years of marriage this April. And we bought it when we first got married. So that chair is 10 years old, but it was funny for me to actually see it in the wild. And I was just like, wow, okay, maybe I need to sell it if it's $40. You guys into my favorite room. So this is the kitchen room, and here is the next set of dishes. This one is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. I had to do a little bit of research on all of these, but again, this one was so pretty. And you see it, y'all, anything that I like is from England. It's going to be from England, but I just thought this primrose set was so incredibly beautiful. I absolutely loved it. And $40 for an 8-piece set, that is an incredible price. But again, y'all, I don't have room for 8 pieces of dishware. I just don't. But it was absolutely beautiful. And then here coming up shortly is the next set of dishes. Y'all, again, if I was a reseller, I would have brought every single one of these home, because every single one of them, when I did research later and I'm editing this video, the prices that they're asking for is a steal for the sets. So I laughingly called this the kitchen room, y'all. I think probably a better title would be the household room, because they also have, craft items in here and baskets and things. I'll just be honest, I'm coming in here to look for the kitchen items and those kind of things. But I will say they do have incredible things in here. I actually have bought craft school items from this room. So, they do have a large selection in here. I was amazed, y'all. Now, I have made wreaths in the past, and I was just amazed by how much stuff they had for wreaths. So if you're a seasonal wreath maker, y'all, check out your thrift stores. So I've mentioned this before, you guys. I absolutely love utilizing these things for gift giving. That stack of glass plates there, I think it was $15, but there's 10 of them there. So again, if you look at that price, you're not going to buy something that nice like at Dollar Tree. You're going to get one of those plastic trays. How pretty would it be to use one of those platters to elevate a gift? I just absolutely love utilizing things like this. And in thrift store prices, you can't beat it. Can you spot it yet? Can you see the English pottery sticking out right now? I did. I immediately was drawn in. The first piece that I saw was this beautiful platter. I thought this was so pretty. And I mean, it was a good price when I looked online. But I just, I told you guys at the beginning of this, I had $20 and I already spent most of that at Goodwill. So it was a little bit outside of my price range for today, but I thought it was very pretty. This pattern right here of Wedgwood, y'all, I love this pattern. I absolutely search for it. And oh my goodness, y'all. Now I kind of regret that I don't know what I would have taken back, but just to show you guys, okay, that stack of bowls right there was like 12, right? Did you see how much they were going in for a set of 6? Y'all, maybe I need to resell. I don't know. I'm seeing dollars pop up. I'm sure whoever's watching this, if they're local, they're like, I'm going to go pick this stuff up, so she's not going to. Another lady that I watch on here, she actually buys these little cups like this, and then she pours candles in them. I thought that little scalloped cup was so pretty for spring. And then this may have been my favorite set of the entire day. Here's another dish set, y'all. Absolutely stunning. Again, when I did a set, so that was a set of 4, and this was a set of 6. So there you go, some more money right there. But what a great price. If you're just going truly for your home, you can't beat those prices, guys. All right, y'all, we are going to make our way to the back of the store. And I just want to, again, thank you so much for coming along with me today. I know this video is a little bit more casual, relaxed, and I hope you truly felt like you were coming along shopping and having a little bit more of a chatty time with me. I really enjoyed this type of video, and I would love to hear your feedback on that. If you haven't already, I would kindly ask that you do go ahead and like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow. And I truly appreciate those that are returning and comment and have those conversations with you guys. I really do enjoy seeing that and having that interaction with you guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, happy thrifting, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.